Freddy P, happy to have you on the platform, my man.
What's happening, man? Happy to be here.
Hey, man, we finally got you on the platform, man. I've been trying to get you on the platform for a good minute now, man.
Oh man, I'm glad we made it happen. When I look in there, I be telling people like, man, go ahead and hit Sean. You hit this guy right here, he gonna get it done. Cause you hit me, bro. I ain't, man. I'm gonna talk circles, man. You know.
Yeah, shout out to Sean, man, for making this happen, man. Cool dude. So before we get into the interview, refresh the audience memory on where they might know you from.
Well, I'm Freddy P. You know, from making the band Platinum group. I'm from Liberty City, Miami, Florida. I'm like 1/6 of the band. I always been the one that was like, standoffish, always the quiet one. You know how that be. You always got one in every group.
Yeah, you was the quiet one that didn't care, man. You didn't care who Diddy was, man. But I gotta ask you, speaking of Diddy, how you
Oh,
feel about the
oh,
situation he going through right now?
it was to me honestly, and this ain't no slight. It's just I like to see people get they just do. Like if he was innocent, I'd be speaking up like leave that man alone because I hate bullies. But if I don't feel like he guilty, I just feel like bro, it's there. Like all them people ain't lying, and then you know when a person lie because they going don't you know when a person lying they ain't going into detail. Like it's certain things, and people always trying to blame Cassie. Like no, bro, like you ain't never been around a billionaire before, so you can't be around that. You don't know how to judge that situation when somebody like it's kind of like the dude you ever seen the commercial. They hold a daughter, and you like you gotta be quicker than that. They gonna keep dangling the money in your face. You gonna kids like the carrot in front of the rabbit. You see the food, you gonna keep chasing it. And eventually you gonna feel like, why would I quit? And I done got to the 12th grade. Like who gets to the 12th grade and quit school? So if you go through so many levels of embarrassment, whatever you ritual, whatever you want to call it, and then you get to where you feel like I surpassed a lot of stuff. I done did the worst of the worst. You go to feeling like, okay, I want to be compensated. But far as his crib, man, I just feel like, man, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You see he quiet. You gotta look at the surroundings. Like people like, why his friends ain't talking? Why? Woo, 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 woo. First of all, everybody know this shit been we been talking about this shit since I was a kid. Everybody fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sitting around to be acting like it's brand new right now. That shit irritates me. And when I see niggas scared to speak up, and all them niggas freaks. And then when you see the ones speak up for them, it's because they got shit to hide, and they know when this shit come around on me, or if this shit come around on me, I don't want to. I know, I'm gonna be looking for alliances. I'm gonna be looking for people to step up for me. You get what I'm saying? What's crazy to me, man, is some of the names that's popping on. I see Harv. Y'all don't know who Harv Pierre is. I do. This a nigga who like me and this nigga done had real like words to words. Like me and them niggas done went through real yeah, 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 yeah. Like me and the nigga Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Nigga Diddy threatened me. He because I'm the type of person like, bro, you could if you around me, bro, you gonna see, bro, anybody I'm around, they gonna be like, ask Fred to ask because he listen to you. Or I don't know what it is, bro. So it's like everybody around was like, I guess of some time walking on eggshells around me and shit. And I guess in some what he had to feel he had to take back control of what his environment. Because when he got back in there, it was more like every time I'm in a mood, niggas is like, and he was like, yo, Playboy, money. What you think? Nick told me some shit about and what's so crazy is if a nigga threaten you like this, right? You laugh at a nigga like, man, get your funny ass from by me, boy. I'm gonna shoot you in your whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? This nigga threaten you, it hit different. You hear what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a gangster. Like I done been in real real, I done seen it. I ain't gotta talk about him. Just tell you ain't nothing he can show me that I ain't seen. You get what I'm saying? So when he said this to me, uh, it hit a nerve. It was like it was on some shit like one day I woke up, I was in the mood. I'm in the studio, I'm snapping, whatever. I ain't want to be with it. You know, when you around a bunch of goofies, you a street nigga. Sometimes you don't want to be around the nerds. Sometimes the nerds irritate you. So so I'm in that bitch. I'm just frustrated with a lot of shit that's going on. Anyway, we get in a situation. We in front of everybody. Nigga like he was like, man, money, man, what you think you bad or something? He was like, nigga, I'll buy every house on your block. shut every light off on that bitch, and when you come out, every time you come out that bitch, you'll get popped. So when another nigga tell you some shit like that, you like, get your animated ass out of here, goofy ass. You feel what I'm saying? When he tell you some shit like that, you go to picture him purchasing every house. You go to picturing every light on the block going on. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, that's why I left the band. Like, that's why I didn't do Dave Chappelle. Like, we got into that. My next time I got the chance to go home, because I had to, you're a gangster. It's like, when you ain't got your gun on, you got to play it off sometime. So I had to play it off. I tried to, man, listen, I don't even want to talk. It's because I don't know statute of limitations and stuff like that. But I tried to get his pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he didn't know he was threatening. I'm pretty sure he know now. He probably done been living in Miami long enough. He know now who he was threatening. He know how I'm rocking. But at that time, you know what I'm saying? He ain't know what my mind state was. I ain't got shit, bro. I ain't comfort shit. I will be the one to put you on the news and me. You get what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. Like, boy, you threaten me? Like, niggas in the street don't threaten me. I'm going to war with real killers, and they ain't out there like this. You niggas I know standing on business, and you, that's how I felt. Like, oh, I gotta have you. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, me and my dog, God rest his soul, we was in like a G-Wagon, and he had his little 2.2s. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever, and we was waiting on this pussy to come out. Because we had a meeting at 1 o'clock that night. So I knew in my mind that, okay, we got into this earlier that day, so my time frame was, let me get back. So from like 11, no, we got out there like 10:40 something. So from like 10:40, so we had to do do a little homework or whatever. Made sure we could get right back to the West Side Highway because it was like these little alleys and shit. So we had to do our homework because out there, you got to make sure police ain't parked and walking around and standing on the block in Manhattan. So my mindset was different. It's dumb right now. And I'm glad I didn't because I probably would have died or got a prison sentence or some shit like that. But it's just how he had me feeling after the conversation. And he said some other shit. He was like, somebody, he was like, what? He was like, Nick, you could walk out the studio right now and somebody just walk up and pop you. He was like, I don't want to see you die or nothing like that, but nigga in the knee or something. He was like, he was basically like, you better control yourself. Like, you better humble yourself. And I done been there. I know how it is when you at Apex and you at the top with the big dog. He got to, he probably ain't really want to do that. Our relationship was different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was quiet. He respected me. He never really disrespected me. I seen him disrespect a lot of people. I seen him talk crazy to a lot of people. He had a lot of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? When we hung out, we talked about thug shit. Like, we hung out one time. We went out to a club, and he put me one on my own. You feel me? Like, he bought me. I'm at the end of some couch. It's Dame Dash. There's a bunch of motherfuckers. There's like dark as my type of environment, but it's quiet as everybody mind their own business. And it's like a horseshoe couch. And he at the top of that bitch with like 8 bitches and shit. I done seen Puffy do some wild shit. I done seen Puffy like finger bitches in the club, like in front of everybody. Like, I done seen Puff do some wild shit. I ain't never seen no man on man shit, but in my mind, I already knew what was going on around me. I just didn't know it was hard. I didn't know it was certain niggas. And now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, he done got all of them. See, when I'm hearing what he offer, I'm like, oh, he done got them all. When you see all these rappers out here with this money popping up mysteriously and they looking like good investors and all that, no. Niggas on that Diddy package pan. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you see niggas getting houses, niggas offering $20, $30 million for your butthole, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And I can understand most of them niggas, pause, no Diddy. I can't understand, but I can understand most niggas. Most niggas is weak. Most niggas ain't from that. You get what I'm saying? They only there to provide. Most niggas can get drunk and get took care of. Most niggas, without money, could get slapped the fuck around in their hood. Like, without money, no nigga ever slapped me in my hood. Before, you could go ask my ops, and them niggas don't like me to this day, but they gonna tell you one thing about him. That nigga ain't nothing to be played with, boy. He gonna get in. He gonna get it in. Don't let him, you feel me? But, and I'm gonna give them their respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they stand on business, you feel me? It's just what real niggas do. But him, he gonna pick on weak niggas. He keep them. I see the difference of the relationships he have with them. He rather have, and I get it, cause I like hanging with nerds. Like, sometimes when you a gangster, you want to be around the cool niggas. Like, when you look at everybody like the nigga J Hood, it's a nigga from Chicago. He always talk about King Von, and they like, well, how these two niggas mix? Like, well, when you a nigga like Von, you want to be around the coolness. You don't want to be around the gangsters, the fake thug niggas, because you know what you really about. You on 10. So a little minor subject that this nigga might want to argue with somebody, your mind is, I'm finna go jump in the car and take care of that, because it ain't even about the mind state don't come from wanting to be a killer and want to be a thug. It's come from paranoia and not wanting to get caught first. People think you like that because you just like that. No, you like that because you threaten my life, and now I take it more serious than everybody else. Like, I fear you might come, so I'm gonna come get you on a way that you never seen before, or I'm gonna attempt to. Like, not me. I'm just saying that's how I would that's how I would handle it.
Right, right. But yeah, just to backtrack, Diddy, he told you directly that he'll buy every house on your block, and every time somebody come out, they'll get shot.
Hell yeah. He said I shut every light off on that bitch. Now, picture that. You go to picturing it. It's him. You like, oh, this nigga can really do this shit. You hear me? Like, what the f? It ain't like no nigga in the hood. Man, trust me, man. Get put up. That was a different threat right now. Because you gotta understand, the man got my social. The man got my itinerary. So all that fake, I would tell my son, you're gonna live to be 42 if you pick and choose your battles wisely, not be the most gangster nigga in the room. Ain't no such thing as the baddest man in the world, because there's always somebody like your uncle or somebody like your daddy. And it's somebody that's 10 times worse than us who ain't got a conscience, who don't care about God. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So that's the reason why you left the group. Because I was wondering, because I remember that episode where you called up the bad boy officers and you was like, yo, I quit. And I was wondering what happened. So that's the reason. Diddy, he said that he'll kill you.
They know what's up. They know why I left. Actually, okay. So the Dave Chappelle, all that shit happened the same week. Basically, like, I was waiting to get home. I mean, I think it happened in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But whatever it was, my time frame was to get home. You get what I'm saying? Because it was like, when I get to the crib, it's this nigga. Now I'm finna go to war. Like, you feel me? Like, my mind was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga. Like, that was my mind back then. God forgive me. But I was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga, boy. Just let me make it home, God. Let me make it home. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Whatever, go wherever. But the next time I go home, I ain't coming back. And what people ain't understand was I was the only one who couldn't go home. That's where my frustration was coming from. I love rapping. Like, they know, everybody know I stay in the studio. Everybody from whatever environment, they know. Like, once I get in that bitch, because I do songs like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I love to do it. But they know, like, I got a mentality like, well, I'm gonna be like on some fucking shit real quick. Like, no, he cold pussy. He cold pussy though. He cold pussy. But he got money. A lot of them niggas is cold pussy that I know for a fact they cold pussy. That's why when I speak, nigga better not play with me. Like, I'm gonna touch you on your shoulder, playboy. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna do all the internet game. We gonna see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you drop the bag. That's why I told 50 that day, man, give me the money, 50. Just give me the money. Give me, you ain't gotta give me the money. Give me the brand. Say, play with you because you ain't got no real connection down here. A lot of niggas wouldn't even talk to you if they know you was affiliated with me. And I ain't saying I'm some big, but they know who really in these streets and who really could get 300 going. Who really could put 300 men together, you feel me? And they all gonna be family, real connected all through one man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one man owned to a lot of different clans, you get what I'm saying? And they ain't not owned from family, owned from stepping, owned from, he the one I called when I wasn't like this. I said, well, that's used to protect me when I was a kid. That's my uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas is out here, they know who really run the city. And that's why I was telling a lot of niggas they got it because they got the money, but a lot of these niggas pussy. They know for a fact I done seen like Captain, I done seen Cali about to die. I done seen it all, nigga. I saved your fucking life. That's why I be looking at you niggas like they like, bro, you don't even know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My dog doing 35 right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when in his case, he court was brought right in front of everybody. He don't give a f. He was already accustomed to prison. And I was trying to let, when we walked up, we seen Cali at the parade. And Nick walked up on Cali, so we talking to him, but he don't know me and Cali, not on no weird shit. He just thinking we extorting Cali because at that time we taking traps. This what we doing. Like, we wasn't asking for nothing from nobody. This is what we doing. Everybody knew what car, what we in. It's like when we used to hit the block, nigga, I'm not trying to be funny. Just like Debo coming. Like, Them niggas finna rob you. That was the mentality. Because that's what we was doing every day. That was our job. Like for like from like 6 in the morning, we getting up, we catching pictures of bitch out there trying to go to work, getting their lawn chair, everything together. Like, you know how bitches do lawn services. We catch their ass out there, loading their trucks up. God forgive me, I don't want to take from the working man and shit like that. But it's a cycle, man. And shit, I gotta eat too. Strongest dog gotta eat. You're like, oh, go get a job. You go get a job. I ain't working for no fucking crumbs. You crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy for me to hear that, man. Because I mean, if you saying that he told you that he'll take your life, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not far-fetched that he has something to do with Tupac death. I mean, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. What you think about that?
In my motherfucking eyes, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I don't want to get no nigga indicted because I don't know shit. I really don't know shit, but I could talk, you know, from a subjective level. I could speak from as a from the outside. I could talk. Um, I'm gonna keep it real with you, gangster. I don't know how they gonna prove it. I doubt if they could be able to prove it, unless. And this is what I keep telling people. He didn't pay Cassie for what she knew. I mean, for what she said. He paid her for what she didn't say. Because if you already they say the lawsuit had already been out there. So she basically leaked. And that she leaked was horrible. So I guess that she didn't tell us was about. So imagine what that she held in was about. You get what I'm saying? Because she had to have some leverage after you done told everybody now, why would I pay you? If paying you, you get what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but I paid you because I need you to shut up. Basically, you let a little air out the tire, but you let me know, bitch, I got the real information. Remember that night you said, oh yeah, because you see what he did with Lil Rod? He told Lil Rod, oh, I did it. I did this, I did that. So it ain't far-fetched for him to be done told Cassie way more than that. If that's the type of character you are. So you gotta understand, people who have never shot nobody, they gonna talk about shooting the same person every time they get a chance. But a nigga who done shot a lot of people, you know, they gonna forget their situations. They gonna forget stuff. People gotta tell their story. Trust me. They gotta, yeah, you ain't gonna remember if it's what you do. You ain't gonna remember unless you sitting with the homies and y'all like, remember, you like, oh, I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like him, so you know it gotta be true because this is what I be saying about the details and lies. Why would Lil Rod, a nigga who probably wasn't even number about 15 or 10 at the time, bring up that specific situation? Like, it had to be said to him. Why would you even care? Diddy done been through a lot of shit. Why would Lil Rod want to make that night up about him, saying that I did that? So if Lil Rod got that, I'm pretty sure that Cassie got, that's why the feds want him. Because she didn't get paid for what she knows. She got paid for what she didn't say.
And what did Little Rod say he said?
Lil Rob was just saying, he's saying like, he shot the bitch in the club or whatever. But everybody been, you know, that night, the bitch been saying she got shot. People keep talking about why they coming out now. Y'all never battled a billionaire. I had lawyers wouldn't even sue this nigga. Right now, statute of limitations, I can't even go back and get millions of dollars that they owed us, that we could have sued them for. But no lawyer would take the case. I had one year lawyer, we sat on the phone, nigga sat down and heard my whole story. He said, man, he said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, you got a good case, man. I'm pretty sure you'll win. But he was like, I can't do it, Fred. He was like, I know some bad boy lawyers. You know, I live around this environment. He just explained. I'm like, why y'all so scared of this pussy? I know, Suge know, you know, Jimmy know, you know, he pussy. You know what I'm saying? He just got the money. He can control the environment.
Yeah, I do recall in that lawsuit that Little Roy, he said that Diddy told him personally that he shot that female, not Shine. So you think it's possible that Diddy, he was pillow talking to Cassie about Tupac?
Yeah, drunk nights. She got all your secrets. That's your bitch. My bitch know the bitch know about everybody, nigga, that I can remember. You hear me? So I'm pretty sure, like, it ain't that it's just that as a man, a nigga can be like, well, I don't do this I don't do crimes around females, but you know, when you got a bitch, a wife or whatever, my nigga, you cry sometimes. You get what I'm saying? You go through shit. Like when you come from a life where your mama gone, your daddy gone, you know what I'm saying? You get older. I mean, just day by day getting older is scary. Because you scared to lose your brothers now. You scared to lose this. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like I am about my family, cause it's like, nigga, I'd rather die before y'all. You ain't finna let no nigga take you from me and it go like that. And if it do, then, you know, I'd rather be crash out, but my peoples be, you know, be trying to keep me around.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point, man. If somebody was telling me that same thing some weeks ago, man, they was telling me that, Diddy and Cassie, they dated for a long time, and they was telling me like, yo, can you imagine all the pillow talking he did to her?
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he probably let her know where the bodies are buried, where the bones buried. He probably done said a few times, yeah, probably cried to her a couple times, cause that should be on your soul. You know, you cry about when you got bodies on you, you cry, bro. I don't give a what no nigga say. You might act hard around the crowd, but you know, especially when you get older, you go to think you gotta answer the guard. You like you go like, what the was I was doing, like, and then you try to right your wrongs, you know, but. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you see him turning to Brother Love, he try to right his wrong shit like that, but it's too late, bro. Like, people get mad, like, why y'all trying to tell Black brother down? Ain't nobody trying to tear down LeBron. Ain't nobody trying to tear down. Motherfucker Lamar just won a fucking MVP too. The second one, ain't nobody came out trying to tear him down. All these successful brothers, ain't nobody trying to tear Steph Curry down. Ain't nobody trying to tear down the person without a story. My thing is, it's like slavery. If it's your actions, how you offended that I'm telling what you did? I don't want to endure it. We endured it. It sounds harsh coming back out verbally, but it's your actions. So imagine how we felt when you physically extracted it on us. We just dealing with telling our story. And it sounds so harsh. It sounds like we trying to kill a legacy. We trying to, no, bro, I'm telling my story. I'm not making nothing. I can see about making something up and try to make them look bad. No, I'm actually telling you what happened. If it sounds harsh to you, then you can look at him how you want to. This is his actions. I'm not asking you to look at the man harsh. I'm not saying judge him. I'm just telling my truth. My truth offending you? My truth saying, no, I'm just telling my truth, bro. A lot of them niggas, man, all these rap niggas, they fruity to me, man. And I don't want to, you just look at it, bro. The whole list of them, all them brothers, all these mom niggas, fruity, man. All them niggas was fruity the whole time. They knew it. When I hear certain rumors about certain niggas, I'm like, yeah, you can see it. For sure.
So when you hear the gay rumors about Diddy, you're not surprised.
I always tell people this. I've been telling people this. Don't forget the gangster. And he got a lot of licious in him now. He gangster-licious. But don't forget the gangster part. The bitch still a gangster now. You hear me? Regardless about whatever definition you want to describe a gangster as, whether it be a mob boss, a shot caller, whatever. The bitch get it done and he'll get it done. That's evidence that he'll get it done. And the bitch are fed. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't not, don't you see niggas conducting themselves like that and caring about like that because they not worried about doing no time. It's a federal agent. He know he been an agent. He know that. That man working, man. That man not worried about going to jail. That man just got a hand shit over. He got a handler, man. That man, if anybody who can't see that Puffy is a fucking agent, the man been dodging jail. And he's a scary nigga that can't take jail. He showed you that by sacrificing niggas up on him. That's like a nigga say, no, I can't go. He got it give him claustrophobic. So imagine what he'll do to stay the fuck up out of there. Yeah, he gonna sit in the DA office. Plus he trying to prove to these people that he's a civilized, he's a productive citizen now. He's not no thug. People gotta understand what he went through at that time. What he went through at that time, you know, he had a different perception when shooting guns in the club, and he almost lost a lot. Nobody want to fuck with him. Nobody want to touch him. I look at Mace, everybody, it don't matter who it is, he ain't make more money with them than he made with the band brand. And Mace, I love Mace to death. That's a cool nigga. That nigga called me when I was fucked up. That nigga gave me a call that inspired me, bro, when I was really down. Mace the only nigga called me. Did he feel like he's above the world, but God just reminded him who really runs shit. See, the devil, what Diddy was thinking all these years was, oh, man, I'm missing that. That's what the devil do. He parades you around. You don't know he there until he actually deserts you. See, the whole time you thinking you got the power. You thinking you did this. Ooh, I can't be stopped. Watch all the videos. You thinking you the whole time. It's your God. He parading you around. Because when I get ready to drop you, I'm finna parade you in front of the same crowd that I'm finna make you look bad for. You look good for 40 years. I hope you enjoyed those good days. However, the 20 years, whatever it been, I paraded you around for 20 years just to drop you from 25 feet. That's basically what the devil did to him. He left him deserted. He used them and abused them. Built this his track record, built the nasty shit, made him feel untouchable. I got you. You good. Nobody could bother you. His power kept growing, ego kept growing, kept building luggage, kept building luggage, kept building luggage. And guess what the devil do? I'm through with you. There's nothing you can do for me no more. I'm gone. I'm on to the next. Now you in front of your people, they calling you no Diddy. Your son's like, I'm to my after you die, your son's still finna feel this. Your grandkids gonna feel this. You gonna be having fucking stories told about you as if you're the boogeyman, cause you were. You were. You robbed people, bro. Like you got no talent. You robbed people, bro. Like I don't care what nobody. Oh, Diddy picked the best thing Diddy ever did. I can't lie to you. He made me work harder. That was not more than what a drill sergeant would do. You just, no, write more, write 3 verses to it. You didn't write it for me. You just turned me into an animal. You get credit for making me channel to another level. Then yeah, I gave you that. But it was in me already. You just showed me how to channel it. Now you talk about, we talk about actual greatness. Like, what are you doing? Like, what did you write? Like, what did you bring besides finding the talent? Anybody could have done your job, is all I'm saying. You were replaceable. Anybody could have done what you done. Anybody with morals. Hip hop would be in a different state if it was anybody. If it was Ice Cube handed those keys, it would be a different state right now. It wouldn't have been no shiny. He introduced the homophobia to our game. We wasn't like, we was hardcore. He got paid to do that. The agenda started with him. Everything you see going on right now was Puffy, from the flamey suits, the colorful outfit, because he knew what Clive was doing to him. He was trying to make it acceptable. So, man, I'm pretty sure I done heard stories about them all. Mary J. all of them got real rough stories about this man, like, and they can never tell, like, you know what I'm saying? That I know, because I done been in the circles. I've been there, I know. You can't hide it from me. I'm a gangster. I can't, I never sit on the stand and tell no judge nothing about you, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I know, like you's he's a whole bitch. Like he's an evil motherfucker, but he only do it because he got the money. And I tell people, if Puffy had to live like me, he'd be dead by now. You get what I'm saying? If Puffy came from my environment, off my block, and things wasn't handed to him, he'll be dead by now. That's how I look at him. You's a cold pussy. You know that, right? If me and the roles were reversed, I'll be a god, and you be fucking dead by now. So that's why I feel like I'm 100% more man than you, because I survived in worse conditions than you. I didn't have anything handed to me. You can't even fucking do fucking 3 months in jail, bro. You'll lose your fucking mind, bro. He can't survive in no fucking jail, bro. Niggas niggas talk about he'll be a boss, he'll be this. They gonna isolate that nigga. Ain't no boss. He gonna be cutting a check like he doing now. Cutting a check for safety. The moment he feel like he the man and he can't, niggas is gonna go right up in him, 3 fingers at.
Yeah, that's real talk. But I gotta ask you, the cheesecake situation, what's that real? He really made y'all do all that walking for a cheesecake?
Yeah, it came with resistance. It came with reluctant, but we were very reluctant, but we did it. Cause like I say, man, people gotta understand at that time we hadn't did so much, man. Waking up 6 in the morning, training, walking around Brooklyn screaming Biggie lyrics at 6 in the morning, just feeding the homeless, washing Swiss Beats car, washing cars, all type of shit. Yeah, we hadn't did so much initiation shit, kind of like getting to the 12th grade and quitting. And that's why I felt Cassie's like, I done did all this. Okay, I'm close to where I should be. You get what I'm saying? And that's how he dangled it around in front of you. That's how he got you. He always make you feel like it's right here. You don't want to leave the situation, because if you leave it, you don't have nothing saved, nothing. Everything you've done, you might as well keep going just to get something from it, because everything you've done so far falls on deaf doors. There's nothing coming from it. You done had orgies and everything. You done did everything to please this man and show him you love him, and truthfully, you see he's selfish. I mean, any person that love you ain't finna share you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, that person don't love you, man. Your nigga don't love you. Your nigga selfish. Your nigga using you when girls like, oh, I'm threesome with my nigga. That nigga never had bitches before. That nigga used his bitch to get bitches because he never had a threesome before. A nigga who got bitches since high school, one time I got chased out of school because I'm bow-legged or whatever they like about me. I got chased out of school when I first walked in that bitch by the baddest bitch in the school. Wind up smashing. Anything online, go ask everybody about Shanika Lawrence. Go ask everybody about me and Shanika Lawrence. And, you know, she was that bitch in high school. She was her. And I had her. And then after her, it was every girl who was her in my life, like I had them. You know what I'm saying? Keisha Cole, I knew Keisha for sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into all that Keisha. I think I took her to the awards. I had Chopper kicked out or some shit like that when we was younger and she was crying or whatever. I took her to the awards with me. Before she was famous, I think she used to drive like a green little Lexus or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She pulled up in a limo. I had her. She was my company. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit. Man, niggas be just talking on. Real gangsters don't, you know?
Bro, he had y'all watching Switch Beats Chorus?
Hell yeah. Nigga, we watched Swiss Beats car. You see how I said that shit? We did it. Man, we had to learn Biggie every word. I don't know why we did it. I guess it was good TV. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff was for good TV. And that's what happened. Like, that's why people don't understand, like, me and Puff. The reason Puff don't like me, I'm the only one Puff never spoke to since the band. Like, but one time, like, probably twice. But it's because, like, I don't know if it's, you know, like, it was back in the day, somebody used to say something like, I don't know if it was like something they used to say amongst each other, but uh, somebody who worked at Bad Boy came and told me, like, they was like, man, they were like, boy, if that nigga would come to New York and he ain't in the studio, boy, we shut the studio. Don't let that nigga in the studio. Ooh, woo. I don't know what's on his mind. Woo. I guess that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you come to New York. That niggas used to think I was crazy, man. I had the MTV lawyer scared to meet me and she used to be in the building with me because they were fucking us over, bro. And they'll see me on camera reacting to it, and now those people don't want to meet me. You get what I'm saying? Like the Dave Chappelle shit, I was on the couch with Dave. I got a picture. It was me, Dave. I was on the couch with Dave when he came up with that. Dave didn't think of that. He acted that out that day. When he asked us to come on the show, it was me, him, Redman, Ja Rule, or somebody else. We was smoking on the couch inside of a party. It was like just chilling. And he was telling us about his favorites, and we laughing, we joking and shit. He was like, man, I want to do it, man. Woo, woo, woo. He don't know I'm trying to get home, bitch. If I go home, I ain't never coming back, Dave. But I seen it as God. I'm like, why this nigga? I said, because I'm plotting already. I already know my ticket Monday. My ticket Monday. I mean, Sunday. I'm gone. I know I ain't coming back because the nigga threatened me. So I'm like, damn, why Dave want to do this shit right now? Because I really wanted to do this shit. But I'm like, boy, when I go home, I know I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. And that's why that's the only reason I wasn't on Dave Chappelle. They tried to ruin me so bad, bro. Dave Chappelle reacted me, they wouldn't even let him drop it. You seen how he did Dalon? Dalon wasn't there, but they let him do it. He reenacted me, they wouldn't even let him drop it. Third season, like if you go back and listen to the old music, every song that I rapped on, they replaced it with like a techno beat to make me sound bad. They was killing my brand, shit like that, trying to make me sound off. But it was too late. Like people already knew what I was capable of, knew what I was made of. Like a lot of things, like it's self-explanatory. Like you could tell, like one of the reasons I knew Puffy didn't really with me, like he didn't like me. Like that's what I knew. He could have changed my life. Bad Boy 2 soundtrack. I got a song on there. It's called "The Devil Keep on Fucking with Me." That's my song. I used to walk out the street singing that song before it even had a hook, a beat. Before I even met Puffy, it's something I used to just say 4 in the morning, walking with a pistol from the stove for my brother, get him Dutchess like that. So I used to scream this loud. That song, that "Why the Devil Keep on Fucking with Me." This was something I used to chant. But anyway, long story short, in the movie, it's a part where they having a shootout, and you see him going around the wall, and the Haitian standing there. He go around the wall, and he say, "And the devil's in my house." And that's he said, "Oh my God!" The nigga put Nelly song in that bitch 12 times. I knew the nigga was good. I knew something was funny about that shit. You know, nigga either wrote the song, this nigga not like Nelly or something, but he literally could have put me in that movie. And that song was on the soundtrack, and it fitted the scene. Why the devil keep on fucking with me? And he talk about who let the devil in my house? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the Dread was saying, the Haitian was saying when they was having a shootout in Bad Boy 2. But I knew right then. I said, "Oh yeah, this nigga, yeah, it's selfish nigga." You feel me? I knew it. Most Scorpio niggas like that though. The ones in November, not October niggas. Them niggas, October women and Scorpio women in October niggas is cool, but them November niggas is different. I do not get it. My son one. And we love each other to death, nigga, but if he wasn't my son, we'll be hitting heads.
Yeah, man. What was the situation where Bad Boy staff they was cheating y'all by keeping the money from promo shows and giving y'all 20K to split? Tell me about that.
Oh, like I said, I heard about that and I didn't know about it at the time. If I knew about it at the time, I'd have robbed everybody. On my mama, I would have Stevie J, all them niggas, you niggas is pussy. I nigga, you niggas be acting like they gangsters and this and that. They is pussy. I would have robbed all these niggas. I'd have took, this is what I do. I'd have came to you your face and took that shit off you. And I'd have made you be a bitch, nigga. You'd have had to go sit in the courtroom against me, nigga. I make gangsters. I want to see what you about, bro. I don't pick on people who I think that I know I could dominate. I'm the nigga in the class who quiet as watch you throw papers at people, watch you pick on people, and waiting for you to try me, bro. I want the bully, bro. I want the badass, my nigga. I know God gonna let me get away from what I'm gonna do to him. I don't want the innocent nigga, bro.
So what exactly happened, yo? Like, how was they doing y'all dirty with like the split? Like, break that down for the people.
You just hitting us across the head. Uh, yeah, like they was telling us like we was doing promo shows, so we was like we switched like 3 cities a day sometimes. Like we doing shows, we doing this, we leaving, breaking up next one. You gotta be in this city. We doing after parties. We doing whole time. We think we getting 5-6 bands a piece, and so that's why we trying to hustle so hard. Whole time niggas getting 100,000, 80,000, 70,000, 120,000, 130,000, and giving and not even taking 20 out of it and busting the rest, taking the 70% and giving us the 30 to bust. Oh, you niggas is pussy. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Imagine a pussy robbing you, bro. That's no, I don't like these niggas. I catch any one of them niggas on the alley, they gonna give me mine back. I gotta have it off you. If I catch any of them niggas at the right time, in the right environment where I can get it, everybody except Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know he a fed. And if I ever have a bad situation with Puffy, I just gotta go left with him all the way and be on the news. I can't even play with that. So I just rather not. But I'm gonna keep trolling you because nigga, you owe me. You took from me. I'm one nigga that can mention your name and make money off this motherfucker for the rest of my life. Cause that bitch ass owe me. So I don't want to hear people talking about stop mentioning Puffy. I'm gonna mention that bitch ass nigga till I die. That bitch nigga owe me. He don't owe you. He ain't take nothing from your kid. Don't tell me nothing about him. You hear me? Don't tell me nothing about a nigga who took something out my mouth. Oh, get over it. I'm over it. I'm getting money. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing though. So that nigga, everything around him, fucking nigga call himself his friend. They know how I stand. I've been saying it loud. And if a nigga got a problem, we ain't got to do all this, we ain't got to get the feds involved. We ain't got to get the police involved or nothing. You just DM it, dog. We'll link up, shoot that shit out. And the man who walk away say self-defense, dog. That's it. That's how we handle that shit, dog. I'm tired of these fake ass gangsters. These niggas is fake. They been faking for so long. They been faking for so long. I watched these niggas turn into characters. I used to know these niggas and there was nobody. I watched niggas turn into actual characters for a brand. Like niggas is not like that. But I don't try to fuck a nigga money up. But nigga, I know. Give me an M. I'm gonna show you who is who. Give me an M. All right, so I was hooked up with this guy named Tom. He used to manage like Third Nowinski Money, Mello. He was like a business manager for Mello, I think at the time. And uh Mark Cuban, a lot of the the Mavericks players. And man, I'm just friends with him through a friend of mine, and we kicking it. He showing me all the shoes he got from Mello, a whole closet full of shoes he don't even wear that he got from Jordan. Everything that come out from Mello, Mello don't even like. He got a closet of this shit, just all Jordans, all type of Jordan. So we just were discussing like, the future of everything that was coming about and how to make, man, still rich to this day, bro. Like, that's just people that I would have been still affiliated with, people I would have been making money with. I probably would have been worth a good 30 million right now. Good 30, 40 million right now. And just the startup money, they took it, bro. I worked for it. People act like, oh, why you mad, bro? It's not like I'm asking for nothing. No, these people paid us what we was worth, and these people took it from us. Yeah, I'm upset about that. It ain't like we seen a nigga money and wanted some of his money. Then I can understand why y'all shouldn't have signed for it. No, nigga, we signed for it. We went through it. We took all that. We took the wealth. So even after that, when we got our just deserved, they still took that. And that's was enough to change lives. The brand made so much fucking money, bro. When you do second season, third season, you're supposed to renew for way more money, bro. They knew we didn't have that type of knowledge, but he's doing it. He's going to MTV getting from 8, 10 million or whatever the first one was to 40 to probably 70. By the time Danny the Kane get, he probably got 100. You get what I'm saying? People don't understand how big it was. We was the first you seen on TV. That you seen on YouTube getting reactions out of people, and that was us. So imagine at that time, without YouTube and one source to get to it through MTV, the ratings of the first show that give you natural reactions from niggas in the hood, playing with niggas in the hood and see how it gets you, see what it gets you. It got you a bunch of fights, a bunch of drama, ups, downs, tears, jail cases, all type of shit, right? It was the first time seen on television, my nigga. And you took it and made it look like it was something you did. I can understand you, my nigga. Got a 43 million, bro. Even if you took 33 and busted 10, my nigga. That's just what a gangster would have did. But you a bitch, nigga. And then I see you around here doing, again, nigga, vacations and shit like that. You buying bitches this and that and Carisha this and that. I look at all them. I don't give a fuck if it's $1. Every time he give you bitch ass nigga, son, he get one of y'all, son, he give y'all some of my money. He don't care if it's $1. Y'all got my money on you. That's how I feel about it. I'm gonna feel about it. If it's 10 cents every, I got 10 cents in every drink, y'all. Every fucking drink in y'all refrigerator, I got 10 cents on that bitch. And I ain't getting nothing for it, but you niggas walk around laughing at me. That's what made me want to rob you, niggas, and take from you, niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that robbery snake shit, you feel me? Like I like being a man about it. I like looking a nigga in the face and taking that shit and telling what you gonna do about it. But you know, I'm living for under God now, man. I ain't got time for that. God forgive me for even inviting that energy back in my life. But them niggas, when I talk about them niggas and all this Freddy, Diddy shit and all these niggas who could have helped me make some money, I laid on the cross for you bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't looking at Miami. Only reason Def Jam came to Miami, I heard Def Jam would come to Miami before they even got here. I got ready to quit. Nigga told me straight up, what are you doing? You know what you represent right now? You know what you doing? You got Def Jam want to go to Miami looking for talent right now. You know what I'm saying? I open the doors for niggas. These niggas, I had to go. First of all, you niggas was not in New York. I was up there. Nobody was in New York. They had Trick Thug Holiday posted. Nigga. Nobody else was in New York. Nobody. No T.I.s. Nobody was up there. You know what I'm saying? Then they started playing Lil Jon. I was up there while they used to call us fucking Bamas, man. I was up there when the transition was being made. We wasn't accepted like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it was so different, nigga. They never heard a nigga from Miami like that. You know, we was known from Pop That Pussy and Trick Daddies and all that. You know, Trick Thug Holiday and all that, the real gutter, but they never heard a nigga speaking Tupac. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Trick was speaking Tupac shit, but Trick was speaking gutter shit. I'm talking about nigga with intellect. Y'all supposed to be on cold them level, nigga. It ain't no, I'm telling you, I ain't trying to sit here and talk to you, nigga. Go listen to the music. None of them niggas fuck with me. Put me on the track with them. You think I'm lying? Why you think one of them niggas ain't never get on the track with me? Why you think the cat ain't never put me on the track? Ain't no. I killed them niggas way before I was famous. I was the only nigga in the studio nobody knew. All the niggas was big Miami niggas, famous Miami niggas. I was a little robber nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who was putting money behind me, he wanted me to do a song with all these Miami niggas. So he paid them niggas. No, he had a shop and they wanted to sell their records in his shop because he had SoundScan. So he did a swap. And I'm in that bitch. I'm watching all these Carol City niggas doing their thing. All these niggas Carol City, all these niggas, I'm watching these niggas. I go in that bitch, everybody done left out that bitch. I go to rapping, I finish my verse, everybody in that bitch. Who the fuck that is? Ooh. I get everybody dap, I leave. I nigga Florida, I got respect for my nigga. Be real with you. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? I don't even see it. Ross, man, that nigga, I felt like Ross on sucker shit. As far as like, you know, we Miami, my nigga, you from this shit. You know, I feel like you got a little bit into the glitz and the glamour. You actually start rocking with the nigga instead of bringing the shit back to the high and showing love. You start rocking with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, if it's me, I'm gonna smile in that nigga face and come back and do for the what you like. Nah, that nigga on my peer, nah. And I took that personal. I took it like, all right, nigga, fuck you. I don't listen to you. I don't listen to them niggas. I don't, nigga, everything that's inside them niggas, I'm with it. If you start beefing with them niggas tomorrow, nigga, I'm with you. I don't give a fuck who you are. And it ain't no hatred thing where I want to kill no nigga. Like, and that's the only difference where I feel like my respect level for Miami artists and what, you know, Ross crew and shit like that. You know, we all really with each other. I with a lot of niggas that he with. So I never really went in or disrespect them or nothing like that or whatever. But you know, like, and you know, if he don't know, then he ain't in the streets like he's supposed to be. But if he in that street like he's supposed to be, then he know. You know, he know a nigga press, you know, put, you know, a nigga smush, you know. No, it ain't, you know, it's a lot of respect, though. We gangsters, both of us gangsters, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of respect, though. You know, we understand. We get the situation, I guess. You know, it is what it is. His actions show me he know. You know, he on that side. You ain't come back, you ain't nigga, even though a nigga, you know, I get it. I ain't grew up with y'all niggas, but still, nigga was there. You niggas see the nigga with this same nigga attitude. You niggas ain't come back and do a verse. That showed me something right there. You niggas ain't reach out for a verse. Like, where you at? What? Like y'all went to all the local artists in Miami and pushed them niggas up. Ain't none on fucking with me. I had to leave Miami to show them that. I had to go to a nigga they idolized and they couldn't even get to look at them in the club. Get him to sign me for them to respect me. Nigga wouldn't even look at you niggas in the club. He was a god to you niggas. I had to go in front of that nigga, do my thing. I had to leave Miami. Miami, these don't, I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm from the city, dog. Niggas from the city don't get on. You see the niggas from the city? They don't f with us. Them niggas Carol City, woo woo woo. Them niggas don't Broward County, Carol City. Them niggas do not f with the city. They do not. They scared of, like, they know who really, they f with the city is on some street shit. Like, okay, they gonna put some money in the pocket because they need them young niggas. They know them young niggas down there really living like that. You know what I'm saying? So they know where we come from. Like, it's like me, bro. Like, when I was growing up, we went and lived in Carol City for peace, my nigga. Not saying Carol City, you know, because I know Carol City Bang. I know real, you know, they know I know Carol City Bang. I've been out there with the guys. I'm stepping in the mud. I used to be out there, nigga. I got soaked, you know what I'm saying? But they know the difference, bro. Like, the whole city know the difference. We ain't got to talk. It's a different type of nigga that come from Liberty City than nigga that come from Broward County. Ain't saying nothing about Broward Salt. Well, Broward got a little snappers now, but still, it's a different type of nigga. Back in the days that come from Miami, everybody the same. All the niggas on the same shit. Now everybody want to shoot from a window with a switch. You ain't gangster. You ain't walking down nothing. You ain't, God forgive me. You don't do none of that shit. But yeah.
Biggie, what you think about that situation, him getting killed? How you feel about the people that feel like he went to LA too soon and Diddy put him in that situation?
I think that was the dumbest shit ever. I think Diddy did it on purpose. And me knowing Puff, I know he did it on purpose. I think Puff sacrificed him, man. I know it sounds far-fetched. I was one of the people that ain't believe he did it to Kim. So I get it, you know, but when I look at that situation, it's like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Nothing else makes sense. Like, why? Like, you're not cut like that. You a bitch. We all know you're a bitch. Those who really know you don't want no real drama. You doing that shit. He act like that now because the world's soft. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the Suge Knights. It ain't the gangsters out here no more. It's the controlled environments and slapping around little rods and shit like that. But Big Meech ain't out. We see what he did. Big Meech kill your best friend, you get him a deal. Like, he's a bitch. You get what I'm saying? That's not saying me disrespecting him, his actions. This is the definition of his actions. He's a bitch. I was there. Suge told you couldn't come out. You was scared. We had to put press on for you, nigga. You think I'm lying? Go ask Breon, nigga, the nigga who be with Ross. Yeah, nigga, oh man, listen, man, you think I'm lying? That this nigga pussy, man. Nigga pussy, man. When I mention Nick name, Nick know what's up with me, man. Nick know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rock with niggas. I got respect from niggas that terrify these niggas. I got respect from niggas who these niggas wouldn't even they'll talk back to. I done stood in the face with the gangsters who these niggas wouldn't even talk to. Me and these niggas in the room face to face, like whatever it is, who it is, what we finna do. I'm by myself. I go ask Jeezy about me the first time he seen me, nigga. I'm in LA standing downstairs by myself, 100 niggas deep. They're 100 deep down there, nigga. I see nigga, woo, woo, woo. I asked 211, all the niggas gone, smoking my cigarette out there. I ain't moving. I walk in the crowd. I always been like that since I was 16. I go to the club, I walk through your crowd. Nigga, I'm not that. I gotta see everybody's face. I wanna see your temperature, nigga. You really living like me? You know what I'm saying?
So why you think he sacrificed Biggie?
He a bitch. Somebody had to die, bro. He knew somebody was gonna die about it. It's just the art of war, man. You know. I was a Pac fan. And I ain't gonna lie, my brother was a big fan. And still to this day it's like that. You know, but my thing is you wouldn't hear me if it wasn't for Biggie. So I never take them little teenage conversations that I used to have. But back then it was all Pac. It was everything that's against Pac. Pac taught me to rap. Pac taught me to write. Just listening to him, Dear Mama taught me everything I needed to know to become an artist. I was listening to Dear Mama, and man, we were staying with our auntie at the time. We was in child services, so it's like secondhand treatment. Not saying my aunt treated us bad, but you know how it is. Like we not her kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, but she doing what she can. So we in that bitch missing our mama and shit like that. And when I heard Dear Mama, it's just like I could picture everything from putting money in your mailbox. It motivated you to want to get up and get more. It was like it was a movie through words, my nigga. And I had never seen that. I'm on the ground in a dark room and I'm playing a song. I could picture houses, I could picture the mailbox, I could picture everything. Never had seen the video, I never did nothing. And I'm like, how the fuck he did that? And from that day on, like I always been like a fan of music, but from that day on, I think I was like 11 years old, I just went crazy. I have folders, like folders and folders. I used to just like to write. I love poetry. Like I like to write.
So what was the situation that turned you off when it came to Diddy? Like what made you hate Diddy?
My problem is I'm a loyal nigga, right? Right. So by Diddy signing me and changing my environment, my situation, I always went about it until 2018. I always had went about it like I'd die for that nigga. Like you would before 2018, you couldn't find a video of me ever disrespecting Puff. Ever. Cause I was just grateful. I was grateful. Regardless of what, I'm still alive because of Puff. Y'all know my name because of Puff, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until I seen the money. When I seen the money, and Ness was like, oh, he made 43 million off us. He made 43 million on the second season alone. We did 3 seasons with that guy. We built the brand that he ran off, and not only ran off and was successful. So who came after us? Was it Day 26 or Danny Kane?
I want to say Danny D. Kane. Yeah, it got to be Danny D. Kane. Yeah.
So basically, it's like you rolling off the steam, right? Now, what I can say about Danny Kane was you can either drop the ball and not be hot, or it could be hotter than everybody expected. And it was hotter than everybody expected, but they came in with steam. They didn't have to, you get what I'm saying? So when you come in and you got steam behind you already rolling from fans, they already got a brand, they already got a fan base. Now they thirsty for what's next. And when you come in and people can gravitate to you, oh, this ain't bad, I like this. And then you see the talent, you see where it's going, boom, 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 but we created the brand. The brand was tried before us, Old Town. Go look them up on YouTube. Won't find them. On my mama. You won't find them. But people try to say, oh, well, why you crying? I mean, remind y'all of something. When Diddy met us, he was worth $43 million. $43 to $50 million. When Diddy got through with the making the band brand, he was worth $300 million. I ain't gonna say where he got money from. We know Sean John sold it, then the liquor started taking off. We talking about the stuff that catapults you when you need money to make more money. See, Puffy only gift is they gave him the money. And we still like that to this day. And with our family members. When one of our family members make it, everybody on his dick because he the one with the money. Now we following bro. Bro in the hood, bro out the hood, bro to get be the football player. We following bro, look, because we all need leadership. We don't know the way out. We come from nothing. So when we find somebody with the way out, we're trailing him. That was his only skill was, and his chair getting on my nerves too, y'all. But his only skill was that he was the gatekeeper. They handed him the money at a time when hip hop was low. Nick didn't never heard of $100 million. You get what I'm saying? Probably Jordan only Nick. You get what I'm saying? See how we idolize him because our people follow the money. We follow the one. We glorify. In what other community? Words of Malcolm X that you see a leader being considered an actor, an entertainer, a movie, whatever, a football athlete. Why are all our leaders considered to be athletes? Them niggas are not leaders, they're justers. Not no disrespect to their profession, but you're justers, you're entertainers, you're there for my entertainment. I could turn you on and off when I want to. I could say F you today, LeBron, and love you tomorrow. That's your job. You highly compensated for it, but guess what? You're not. You're just getting through a mere 60, 70 years of comfort. That's it. You can't take it with you. It's paper. You die, you don't even know what happens next. You just got to believe that you're going with God, but you can't take nothing with you. So they pay you for your talents and shit like that, but basically you're still another human. That's why I glorify nobody like you.
Right, right. So how did you find out that Diddy stole that money from you? Like, how did you know that he stole that much? Like, what's the backstory behind that for the people that don't know?
So y'all know we can't get back together for shit. So we was trying to get back together. We were trying to have one of the moments where, yo, we need to do it. We go to do it, and I think we needed contracts. People wanted to see the contract. So it brought out the contracts, but Sarah had all the contracts in the basement or whatever. At that time, I don't know nothing about the contract. I knew nothing about the one contract. Woo, woo, woo. All I know is give me my fucking money, make sure my percentage is right after taxes, make sure my money right. I just knew how not to get, not the verbiage, but how not to get. So Sarah had the contracts, and she was going, and she was like, yo, woo, woo. And she was like, you know, he made 43 million off of, woo, woo, woo. So we all on the phone. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So they screenshot it and sent it to me. And immediately I wanted to kill a nigga. It was like immediately, like, cause you gotta understand, like, where I come from, like, Nick never robbed me. Like, you're not gonna play with me like, I felt like you played with me like that. And my thing was more of a disappointment because I felt like, bro, like, we was like family, my nigga. Like, in our eyes, you get what I'm saying? Like little vulnerable kids, my nigga, you did us like that. So I went to looking at everything from a higher level, looking down on the situation as, oh, they was playing with it. Oh, we was just, oh, it's me or you, pussy nigga. I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not it's like, what's me, nigga? Let me show you something you didn't know. I'll kill you. My mentality just instantly flipped. Like, nigga, I got to have you. Like, you did that because of who you is. That's how I feel. Like, you wouldn't have did that shit, bro. Like, you wouldn't have played with me if you was no regular nigga, bro. And you would just ride through if I could come to your fucking house without the police, nigga, you wouldn't have played with me like that, bro. I can guarantee that. And I know that nigga for sure. He not like that. Like, I was with Jimmy. I was with his goons. Like, I know him. I was the first nigga out my contract. He knew. I was out my contract 3-4 months after I left. I was with the Sliders. He know. I'm talking about the Birdmen of Miami. These niggas with all the emotion. The niggas with everybody check in with. Them my bros. I'm one of them niggas who get that call. When it's time to rob your ass, it was me and my niggas when Jimmy done been to him, we done had to pull up in the club. We done had a Birdman down. Them niggas don't even know. Slim hugging, he like in the club with a nigga that stay across the street from my grandma's house. You don't even know who on you on. That's a real gangster right there, you hear me? He got that bitch on 16 on him in the club. They know they straight because they with my dog. My dog gonna put us, once I'm in there, woo, 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 woo. And I left that bitch and I had one of them boys, I think Jim on his homeboy, somebody handed my 40. I had a camouflage 40. I don't know if you know if it was me that gave it to him or whatever. That was me put that in y'all hands to make sure y'all was good that night. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? I done been with Baby Blue. Now I done been all them niggas when Baby Blue got jumped. We up the pistol in front of the police. I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about 3 feet away. My cousin about to get his fucking head blowed off. Cause he about to die by me. You feel what I'm saying? Cause the niggas tried to press Baby Blue and I stood up to them and they like, Fred. So I'm like, Fred, y'all know me? And y'all trying me? Like, man, we from town, my nigga. Woo. So he went to telling me he know my little cousin, Quisha, whatever. Quita, whatever. He went telling me, you know, my little cousin Quita, and he got a baby with her, whatever. So that's how me and him went to easing the situation down. But while we talking, our niggas into it. You get what I'm saying? He was like 30 wild young niggas. I'm like with 4, 5 real hard hitters. You get what I'm saying? And about we just walking blue to the club because they wanted us to come. Time we on a bus with BMF niggas. I'm like, them niggas are not handing out 20s like they handing that bitch out like Sprites, nigga, on my mama. I'm in that bitch. We on the tour bus headed to the club. We just left the mansion. And while we at the mansion, they pour out 2 pounds of weed on the table and say, everybody roll up before we go to the club. It's like 40 people in that bitch rolling the fuck up. I done been in fucking environments where Meech walking that bitch, you feel me? And like, I go in the refrigerator, they take a nigga to the refrigerator, like, and I'm seeing shit I've never seen in my life. Like, the fuck is this? Nigga got champagne bottles everywhere. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I've never done a pill. I don't do wild drugs. I smoke weed, you get what I'm saying? I used to smoke dirty back in 2004. My dog got killed. I never touched coke since. I used to sell coke heavy. But ever since my dog got killed for the night the night before his funeral, rest in peace, Joe. The night before his funeral, I left it alone because I feel like his death could have been prevented. I was trying to tell him. I even tried to hand my dog a pistol before he left out of the yard. I'm like, bro, you can't be walking around with no 9-piece on your waist. Be like, nah, we good. He used to talk like Mickey Mouse and shit. Like, nah, no, we good, I'm good. Cause he had the man. And you know, he just feel like niggas don't know how to play with him. I'm like, bro, it's a different field you playing in. You can't be riding up on niggas. And then he was just dealing with a lot of snake niggas, and we never found out. That taught me something. Like, no matter what you do, it don't care how bad you is, how many guns you got. You not. That's why they call it creeping for a reason. You not. God will put you in a situation. It took a long time for me to even know who killed my brother. You know what I'm saying? You could be the baddest man in the fucking world, but it'll take you 7, 8 years just to see a face. You get what I'm saying? It call it creeping for a reason, bro. And I don't care how bad you is. Like, anybody could get got. You know, it's an element of surprise. You have to wait for an attack to even react. So that's why I'm like that, nigga. You see me in pictures and everything. I don't do no man close to me. I don't do your hands. You go in your pockets. I'm ready to bang your ass. If I'm at a light and I'm out of town, you gonna see both windows in the back seat drop, and I'm in the middle of that bitch with 2 of them. I don't play like that. You ain't. I made a comment a long time ago. Like, if I was in that car with Park, nigga, yeah, all that shit, these niggas, we don't stop at red lights. We been living like that. Ask them niggas about me in Miami. We don't stop at no red light leaving the club. The reason being, for one reason, I'ma know who behind me. Yeah, I'm gonna get funky on them first 2 lights. You hit them lights like me, boy, and you don't light me up. Yeah, you can go ask Mac, nigga, go ask anybody, nigga. Brian McKinney is a football player, nigga. I had that nigga in the Maybach doing 100 while I'm out the window with the stick. Anybody hit left, right, wrong, I'm finna tear their ass up, bro. God forgive me. God, I'm just saying, like, that night, you know, God forgive me.
Tell me about the situation where you knew you couldn't trust Diddy because he was talking shit about other band members to you.
Oh, yeah, man. So, you know, like I said, I was having one of my episodes, and I was to the point where I was like, man, I don't want to be in no group. You gotta understand being in a group. When you a nigga who, like I say, I come from anything. Nigga, you can feed me water and rice. I'm good. Let me get to the bag. I'm happy. I'm happy to get to the bag. I'm not saying I'm easy to deal with. They used to have a saying about me and this, right? They'd be like, both of y'all niggas, man. They used to compare us because we both talented and we passionate about this shit. But they say only difference with Nick, one nigga tell me, say, man, only difference with you and Ness is, man. He say, man, if we finna go somewhere and we tell y'all to put y'all pants on, Ness gonna put his pants on and come hop in the fucking car. You gonna be putting your pants on. You gotta ask where we going, what time we coming back, what we doing, why we going there. And he say, man, people might find that difficult. Okay, that's cool. But in my life, I look at it differently. You know, like I want to be aware of my situation. I've really done shit in life. I can't be sitting up in certain places. I can't go to no club and have fun like everybody do. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a bitch done made the call or what. That's my life. I don't party. I don't go out. I don't do what you what civilized folks get to do. I just feel like a lot of shit these niggas did, I wouldn't have done. And when he called me in that room that day, I just knew when this show with, like when I get up out of here, I'm gone. Like, like, okay. He was basically like, oh man, Sarah could go back there. He was just saying Sarah could go back to Detroit and let her husband pimp her or some weird shit like that. And I'm like, I don't really know nothing about they like. He like, you think I give a fuck about him? You think I give a fuck about a chopper? You think I give a fuck about a dial-line? You think I give a fuck about if Sarah go back to fucking Detroit and her husband pimp her? He's like, no, nigga. He's like, I want you to be my solo artist. I want Babs, and he's like, Babs, and that's gonna be my Bonnie and my Clyde of the East Coast. He was just like breaking it down. He's like, he's like, this is what we gonna do after this. We just breaking it down. I'm in that bitch like, so I ain't have a problem with his plans. My problem was in the contract. If I don't get out of my contract, he can resign me for whatever I want, whatever he want, and that's basically what he did to Ness. You don't have no negotiating power. You get what I'm saying? So I knew once the band was over with, his plans, oh, you could just throw me back in the contract for 50,000. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I needed to get broken. I need you to break this on TV, verbally, for the world to see. That way, I don't have to go through the contract like everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need you to verbally break this. It's a verbal agreement because it's worldwide. It's on TV, and you stumped it by putting it out. So it's like, if it had to uphold in the court of law, I'm pretty sure it would have. I had to get him to break my contract on television. I had to get him to kick me out the group. I probably at the time my strategy was to resign for better numbers, but I had to get him to kick me out the group. But then when he went through the threat and shit, it was like, oh nigga, yeah. Cause you gotta understand somebody you got love for and you go through something with, and then what? Me and him never had a problem. He just was taking up for everybody else. Everybody else was scared, and he had to restore order. And that day fucked up everything. That fucked up our friendship.
Oh, okay. So that's where it started between you and Diddy. Why do you think Diddy blackballed you? Why you feel like that?
I know I'm blackballed. Come on, man. Khaled, Ross, all these niggas ain't never did a song with me. These the same niggas. When I first came back, Ross, I seen a nigga in the club, all white suit. Nigga stopped me going to the bathroom. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, love you, boy. Who show big love. This before he was, dealing with the diddler and all them, they little circle of friends of resources. Cause a lot of them niggas just rich off resources. I ain't saying Ross is. Ross, we all know Ross can flow or whatever. But a lot of them niggas got more money than they should have off resources. They ain't selling no records. Ain't nobody checking these. Ain't nobody jumping at their clubs. Ain't nobody jumping for their records. They ain't got no shit that when they die, nigga gonna be bumping. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain. They ain't got no shit that's gonna be bumping 20 years from now when they die type shit. For them niggas to be getting that kind of money. And niggas, and a lot, I mean, just it's just a lot of niggas is friends because a lot of niggas got that money because they friends. And I knew Diddy. Diddy told me he was gonna kill my character. You think you gonna go back to Miami? Woo, woo, woo. You think you gonna be this? You think you gonna be that nigga? Ooh, I own Miami. I run Miami. Ooh. So basically, what they did, they just came back here. What he came back did, he came back, put all his support, resources, friendship, and they thought this shit was just genuine love. This nigga was doing this shit out of hate for me at first. This is how he built his relationship with them, out of hate for me, trying to push me under the ground because I said, F. You get what I'm saying? It was all malice at first. Now they best friends, buddy. Niggas helping niggas getting M's, and I look at them niggas like, you niggas ain't, even if you did that, you niggas ain't come back and even put a nigga on a verse or nothing. So you niggas, y'all feel some type of way. It's basically your actions saying something to me without your words. When I see you niggas, it's like a what's up, or when I hear something about you, it's like, oh, niggas was showing love. But when I see niggas, like I talked to Kelly one day, he's like, this your city, come down to the studio. Like, you ain't finna let me in no studio with y'all. You know you ain't finna let me in that goddamn studio. You niggas more worried about I'm gonna do something to you. I'm more loyal than any one of you. You niggas ain't cut like me. I ain't never slime a nigga out. I ain't never seen the car the nigga and backdoor no nigga. I ain't never had a friend that I tried to kill. You know what I'm saying? I don't do sucker shit. If you niggas don't come from what I come from, you just know I'm green light all the time. Like, I'm just somebody you can't play with. Them niggas wanna be around niggas they can slap and play with. Pour water on when he sleep and all that. You can't play with no gangster like that. Like, yeah, I don't come from that. You know what I'm saying? My friends don't play with me like that. They play with each other like that, but they don't play with me like that for some reason. I guess they got a different level of respect for me or how I conduct myself. And then you gotta think about it. Like, a lot of these niggas, bro, like a lot of niggas know. Like, I went past 40,000. Which one of the niggas went past 40,000 to get a deal? I went past 40,000. I got cut. I got sent home so they could pick more people for me to go against. You get what I'm saying? And had to beat that wave. So I ain't just come on a second wave and got, no, I went down that bitch, I tried out. I was out there selling dope. I had to speak out there. I ain't know about it a week before. I ain't know about no making the band. Even when I signed my contract, I still ain't know it was a group. I went down there. The only person that left from down here was me and Nino Brown. The nigga y'all called Nino Brown. He was Rich Kid at the time. We was the last two niggas. I seen all them niggas coming downstairs. God, I ain't one time I seen Ross. I seen all these niggas walking down, seen all these niggas in the venue. Piccolo, I seen them all. I shook their hands. Cognito, it was a bunch of niggas leaving up out that bitch. I was crowded. I wasn't supposed to get in. When I went there, it was like 4,000 people out there. I'm looking at some shit that's impossible. The fucking elevator is impenetrable, whatever they call it, right? You know, you can't get through. You can't even get through the escalator's filled with people. So I just go up there and let me tell you, God working how I knew it was meant for me to be here. I went up there, somebody put on some beats. And I had been the type of nigga, like I said, the dude paid me in college, paid me to stay out of trouble because I used to go on the free market and freestyle and walk right out that bitch and have a crowd. Everybody like, who the fuck that was? Woo. So I used to have fun, call the radio station, do the same thing. People like, who the fuck was that? And we'll sit back and listen and laugh and shit like that. So when I went in that bitch, same shit. You know, I just knew like I said, man, like I went past 40,000. I knew it was gonna be easy. I knew from day one that it wasn't gonna be something I was gonna be doing forever. It was like like where I come from, nothing lasts forever. Nothing has ever lasted for me. Nothing. I don't give a fuck how good it's going. So when I came in that situation, I was already looking at it like I'm looking for the end. I'm waiting on the devil to surprise me. He's not gonna let me be happy. You get what I'm saying? Like I did too much. You know what I'm saying? He don't want me to be happy. I'm celebrating with God. I'm screaming God loudly. I always been on God's side. I'm one of God warriors. I'm God warrior who not afraid of him. Nigga, I done been in my dream. Nigga, talk about with chills and try to save a life. I'm talking about with chills. While I see him with somebody on the second stairs, I go up there, I save her. As I'm saving the bitch, and this was so real that it just, I always not remember the dream because it showed me how my heart really is with nobody around. And as I got her out the door, Nick was at the top of the store like an old school house, like a plantation type stair. And he's standing up there and he just turned his head and looked toward me. And I just turned off and fuck, mama! And I just rushed him. You know what I'm saying? And then I woke up. But it was just my heart at the moment. They're gonna talk about tears in my eyes, everything. I just say something like life. I done been in the club with bitches with gunshots, Nick, and I done stole on top of bitches, like saving bitches' lives. Like, and it seemed like God don't want the one that's trying to come home. He taking the innocent. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been doing shit to come home forever. But it's something else he want me to do. I always told people, I said, when I die, I'm gonna die rich. I'm gonna die successful, I'm gonna die rich. I don't know what he want me to do, but he gonna get me there regardless. I ain't even gonna see it coming. It's something he want me to do because I experienced stuff that the youth gonna have to hear. They don't want to hear from no preacher. They don't want to hear from no nigga who's salting it down. They want to hear from a nigga who, oh, he really stepped on shit. Oh, he really, yeah. How you got out of that? They want to know. They want to know why you like that. People admire me. They want to know why you not like everybody else who I hear do this or move like that or done the shit that you allegedly done. Like, why are you like that? Like, I'm God first, bro. I'm God first, bro. God all day. God, nigga. I talk to God all day. All fucking day. That's my best friend. Like, when I'm in the house, people don't know. This thing is, a lot of us know how to hear the devil. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out. Let's go fuck that bitch up. Oh, pussy out. We can hear that shit all day. Let's go get a drink. Let's go to the liquor store. Let's go get some weed. You can't hear God. You can't hear God when he's saying, man, spend time with your kids. Woo. Man, finish your work first. You can't hear God. God telling you to do the hard stuff that you need to do. We can't hear, a lot of people can't hear God. God say don't go to the club that night. You still go, you lose your life or you lose your sister. Because you got in a fight with somebody, now your sister gone. He was trying to tell you not to go. I feel like everybody who died between COVID was their fault. Everybody who died outside maliciously between COVID from violence was their fault. COVID wasn't for y'all to be sick and scared of each other. It was for y'all to sit down. He was trying to preserve life. He was weaving. You could see he was picking. You come with me. You stay. You this. You that. So the people who didn't listen and let him do his work, they got hurt in the meantime. In the meanwhile, they got hurt on the outside. They got the devil. They was listening to the devil. They weren't listening to God. They was going to the club. They was getting shot up. I seen a girl die next to her nigga get shot up due to COVID. He got shot, arguing with some nigga. They argue with the nigga. They got time to go to their car. They got time for all this. They arguing with the nigga. The nigga come walk down on him. Woo, woo, woo. She over the nigga crying. She get walked down. Woo, woo, woo. My first reaction wasn't, oh, her kids. I was like, look at this dumbass bitch. You had all this time. God was really giving y'all time to leave. Y'all, anytime you look at a video on reaction video on YouTube, you could always see the warning before everybody die. Like a nigga who went to the airport and he trying to get in the thing and the engine sucked him in. He kept fighting it for his death. You fighting to die. God telling you no. You fighting for your death. It happens a lot. Go back and look at a lot of videos. You're going to see a lot of niggas get out. King Von. It's a lot of like, it was telling you no. You posted like, you got to take the signs, but you can't hear God. You don't have that gift. You don't have the gift to hear God. That's an ability. That's a blessing. We all can hear the devil. We got him. I got him walking out this door right now. Somebody come. Oh, nigga. Oh, what that nigga said? Oh, I'm from the first nigga grab a pistol. I hear the devil real good. But you gotta be a special person to be able to hear God. God gonna tell you. I tell people, oh, how you know it's a God? Good and evil. How you feel about people? How you feel about people that rape kids? As soon as you hear it, you want to strangle them, right? You want to kill them, right? And if you don't, something wrong with you. That's how niggas in prison feel. They the worst of the worst, but you coming up for that? You touch an innocent child? It irritates your soul, right? Because that's the God in you. You don't need no book to tell you what God look like. He in you. You just got to have the ability to heal. Yeah, but we finna wrap this up, man. I gotta go, man. I got business calling me, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm coming right now, gang. All right.